Hey everyone, we'll be starting in a moment. I'm just getting everything set up. Okay. Right. That's done. Close these. Connection seems to be good. Voice is being picked up. I think we're good to go. So, hi. Hello everyone. Welcome to another stream of Ixion. Today, we are going to hopefully be done with this system. And I'm not going to have to be like, oh, I'm dying. Like, near the end of it. Last time we attempted to do this, we failed miserably and our ship kind of just fell apart. Not about like we were dying everywhere. We were dying on our people liking us and listening to what we were telling them to do. They kept blowing everything up. Our ship was falling apart. The resources we had were starting to dwindle. I tried to fix things, but it was too late. And then we died. So then we had a rewind time, and we started from the beginning of that second system. And we started changing things. We've changed out the layout. We've moved things around. We still got some more stuff to do on that front, but we're making good progress. Things are a lot better than they were last time. We're getting a lot further on, and I'm hoping that we can hopefully move on to the next system. I think we're making good progress. We're going to see how long we can go, and hopefully, yeah, we'll see. This time, I'll be sure not to have the "be right back" text up for the entire stream. I'm still not over that. That only happened yesterday, but I'm still not over it. Oh man. But yeah, we're gonna see how much we can get done. I hoped that in this game you could name things, because if I could, I would name things. I would name the different ships different things. Like I'd name them like Patreon supporters, and then after that, random names. Maybe other people that are watching names. But yeah. Without further ado, let's get to it. If I can find it. Also, there has been an update to my PC, so be sure to tell me if there's anything wrong. Like, it sounds weird, or I sound weird, or anything. I did have to reset my audio stuff because, Windows Updates does that. I don't know why. It just can't seem to keep my information, my settings. Skip. There it is. My home. Alright, showing up on there. Is the sound not being picked up? I don't think it is. Where are you? There you are. Let's try it again. Hey, there you go. It's been picked up. Great. Alright, refresh, restream. Yep, part 4, part 4. So I know I probably could have put best laid plans instead of laid out plans, but I wanted to be different. And I didn't think of that until I started stream, so. Oh yeah, I should probably change the game to Ixion on Twitch. 1 second, let me just do that. Hopefully that saves it. Alright. Let's go. Load game. Rewind time. Any key. Overload causes 6%. What do you mean overload? Huh? When did I get overloaded? Why am I overloaded all of a sudden? Oh, is that what the issue was last time? because I vaguely recall that we had issues with some of these farms. So I was like, why are they not working or showing that they don't have any power? And it kept getting. It said it was at 275, but I guess we're at 340. Okay. That's not good. Let me bring up the thing I was using to help with the layout. Oh, this is different. This is very different. This is a different guide, that's why. Wow. Sector 2, food. And everything is just food. Hey, Raffatron, welcome. But that's not the one I want. Where is it? Is it this one? Okay, so it is this one. Because I just needed to remind myself how things are working out. Alright, so we have this, which is the electronics factory. We then have our 2 steel mills. And we were working towards putting in a 3rd steel mill here. And then another electronics factory by the looks of it. The tech lab's moved over here, so that's fine. We were trying to put 3 cell housings, which we have done. Did I accidentally put a space here? Whoops. DLS is supposed to go somewhere here. We got the Marduk Memorial. Legislative Strengthening Center. If this is off, I need more power. I need to upgrade out here because we can do that, and I'm going to do that. So upgrade that. Yes. That should hopefully fix our issue.
The crew's trust in your leadership is falling.
Yes, I know. That's only going to give me 1. It's funny that the moment we start up, we're immediately having issues. It would help if it didn't, you know, bug out and didn't tell me the power limit before.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Which... DeVille 59. Oh yeah, this one. I am gonna wait on that until we sort out our building problems. So what you're saying is scuff screen time. I mean, maybe. The wreck of the UN Wizanga orbits Valiant 71. I remember this. Which one did we choose? Oh, wow, we can just skip getting the people. Let's analyze. Or... hold on a minute, I need to remind myself. This is in Valiant 71. Yeah, we're able to do that. That's fine. We are currently low on carbon, but I think we're going to get that by getting these things over here. If I can get any that are closer, that'd be great. Why can't I launch? Is it because I don't have any power? Is that why? Where'd all my alloy go? Huh? I'm just going to have to turn some things off. We'll turn off the stuff that doesn't have anything in it. Then we'll turn off... We will turn off... this. Hey, there we go. Power's back. Alright, now power's gone. Why did it do that? There you go, power's on again. See, now these are all fine. I guess, yeah, I guess for some reason, the last time I played this, it didn't show me the power draw, so I just kept building things and I was already over it, but it wouldn't tell me that, so it just kept going. Until now, when I loaded back in. That's stupid. I should have enough of this in order to do this. Still going? 0.5.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Punctured by small telluric objects that orbit at high speeds around Valium 71. However, some of the hull punctures cannot be ascribed to this alone. Most destroyed technology on board is significantly more advanced compared to those of the Tycoon. Useful data to support our ongoing research. Firestarter upgrade unlocked for workshop. Yay! And I guess that's it. We don't pick up anyone. That's fine by me. I get more upgrades. Hey, now I can turn things back on. What did it say as building for this one? Sector 2, but waste and hydrogen. Okay, so the people still go here, which is fine. That would mean... let's transfer the people over so we can make up space. Because I believe Sector 1 doesn't have it. Sector 1 needs at least 8 stockpiles, one for everything but hydrogen, ice, and cryopods. So we can get rid of cryopods. There, we'll just do it like that.
An occurred in the typhoon.
Okay, where? Really? At the EVA airlock? Okay, that's enough. I can now break this down. Great. And now I need to put an infirmary, for some reason, down here, where this is not connected to anything. I literally look at the image for this, and it shows the infirmary nowhere near the actual road for some reason. Nothing can fit there though, so I'm just going to move it forward. I'm just going to move it there. There you go. And then I can break this one down. So then it's over here. These require silicon, so I guess any silicon here can go over to the other area. We'll do it like that. What have I just got? The Legislative Strengthening Center. Yeah! Currently Sector 2 is the lowest, so I'm going to put the Legislative Center here. And where does it go? It goes right in front of the EVA airlock. So we've got the probe launcher, EVA airlock. Then we've got a spot here where it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 inwards, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So here. But the problem is, we've now got food things there, which is going to get in the way, unless I move them. Whoops. There we go. And I can put that there. And now we've got more space, and I can now put in the Legislative Training Center thingy. Yeah, for some reason there's just a space there. I'm assuming it's probably just to build something if we need it. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. And it fits exactly in there. Alright, cool. And then I need to do this one. Because it only goes 1, 2, and then goes straight across here. But we can't do that at the moment, so it might be better to just leave it. Okay, probe. We need you to go get us some carbon. Does Sector 2 have the cryo? Legislative, DLS, infirmaries, mess hall, docking bays, EVA, probe launcher, cell housing, optimized quarters, alternate life center, and drone bay. No. What about the other one? Infirmaries, crop farms, so not there either. I guess it's just put it wherever. We'll see the thing getting built from about this angle now.
has completed its scan.
And that probe has picked up carbon, iron, ice. Yeah! And now they no longer have to go all the way over there in order to get it. I do have to check. Did this set the difficulty stay the same? It's still on journey, which is good. There we go. It does not require... Yeah, we only need the one mess hole, so I can get rid of this.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Plymouth. Opaque atmosphere lets it hardly any light. Geological formations on the planet surface. Yeah, I remember this. I believe this one also gives just a bunch of science, depending on what it is. It is, what is it called again? Plymouth. Plymouth 37. Intrusive 30. That one's that. What lies beneath is that. So 45 and then 60. Right now, we don't have the resources to do much else beyond intrusive, so we'll do intrusive. How did we get here? I remember I had a bunch of this stuff, and now it's all just gone. I need to find something that gives me a lot of iron. That should do it. Okay. Layout. Whoops, didn't mean to minimize that. Meant to go here. Optimized quarters are there. These guys don't have any carbon, but they also don't have anything to use it on at the moment, so I can probably just hold on to that.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Residue, blah blah. Leaves the planet. As we're preparing to take off, we spotted a geological formation that appears to house some of the cave dwellings. We are requesting permission to investigate. I believe this is fine, so go investigate. Need more alloys. Right, so because there's no pathways here to anything at the moment, I can get rid of these. And then I put there another EVA airlock. Which will require me getting rid of this. Hey, there we go. EVA airlock. And which will then allow me to get rid of this, because I don't need this anymore because it's going to be over here, which is great. These guys still need homes. I have 18 science. What can I do for homes? Nothing. These are pretty good. Photosensitive lamination. The sun, a perfect sphere of power, a source of life, a symbol of adoration. So intense that you're unable to look at it directly for fear of going blind. I feel deep inside me an overwhelming desire to harness its power. Being able to make more solar panels without having to spend so much polymer would be great, so I'm going to get this. I can't research it fully at the moment, but we'll save it. Solar power production increased by 2.5%. Great. As a child, I was fascinated by the Freeman still suits from the Dune series of novels. Those suits, which collected all the water generated by the bodies that wore them, represented a very pragmatic version or vision of what a circuit with little loss could be. The vision was influenced by a way of conceiving many of the possible improvements to the Tycoon. Hey, if it means I get more power, I'll take it. Because we got space here, I'm wondering if I can put something there that might help things. This requires more space, and it says to build it here, which would require me getting rid of these two. This could work. I could then move this down to here. There you go.
A probe has completed its scan.
Oh, whoops. More iron!
A science ship team has completed a task.
If you're nothing more than optical illusion, the effect was caused by light filtering things to fog. Okay. So we've now got science coming in, which is good. Once this comes in, this should then put the trust up more. Minus 3.3. Alright, cool. DLS center goes here, so I'd have to get rid of these two. But before I do that, let me get rid of these paths. And then I should be able to build... Is it because it's not built I can't break this down? That'd be weird to do that. Photosynthesis elimination has been unlocked. Cool. Right, do we have anywhere else where I can possibly get more science or something? Ooh. Ah, there we go. Ugh. Get the stuff out of here. So over here we get 6 times 8, so we get 42 food per cycle. Whereas over here, it literally says there is not enough water available for the building to function during the next cycle. So pretty much I get nothing from this. So there's no point having this. I'm just going to dismantle it because it's just creating more problems than it is helping. Doing that, I can now put down a DLS sector, not sector, which for some reason has a little space. Ah, that's why, because it actually sticks out further than the actual thing shows. Because it goes up 1 and then it goes across for a little bit, so like this, but how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then it goes down 1 and then goes across for the rest of the thing. It's like that, because then it rejoins up to this. Ah, it fits in quite snugly, actually. I think I miscounted, though. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, I miscounted by 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Alright, well, it'll fit in there. Point of interest. Oh, yeah, the Protagoras. Probe succeed in locating the Protagoras. Wait, this wasn't here before. I doubt this is the Protagoras, but I guess we'll send someone out. Then I can get rid of that, but let me save first. I think with the construction thing, I can break it down, it goes away instantly, and then I can just put down another one, which comes in instantly, which is better. Dangers, yeah, chapter 2, save. Get rid of this. Yes. moved over to here. Get rid of this. Which then gives us more space here. And now I can put this anywhere. I mean, I could just put it here. Although that might be a better place to put homes. This is a big enough space for something. This is a perfect fit, to be honest. Yeah, I'll do that. I can build more than one. I'll stick with the one for the moment. At least we're close, getting closer and closer to the vision, eh? We're like 100%, like, we're following it exactly, so this should help a lot more. We have 3 alloys, one. I'm just checking to see the layout. So we've got infirmary, for some reason 2 of them in Sector 1. Then Mess Hall, Legislative Center, Moderate Memorial. Still waiting for this to be built.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Usually when I click that, it takes me straight to it. Hull position next to Pythagoras. Its hull has been ripped open and its exterior systems are severely damaged. Although the outer superstructure appears to be more advanced, its similarities to the Tycoon are striking. To access the station's main computer systems and retrieve Vol coordinates, we must break through the ice and get on board. This doesn't seem right, because I don't remember this being here. Meeting Pythagoras. I guess I'll just drill through the ice. Okay, Trust is doing better, which is great. How many spaces do we need for Sector 1? Because if we don't need some of these buildings, I can actually just break them down. So 88, 0, 80. So I can get rid of some of these, which is what I'm going to do. Because these only house 15, so that's 4... Or 2 15s, or 2 10s and 20. It'll be 30. So then this will be 45. Then 60. Because if we got buildings that don't do anything, we might as well just break them down. Which then allows us to bring it over here to build stuff over here. And then once this is fully built, we can then break down this one because we don't need this one anymore. Alright, because that's there. Sorry, the thing keeps pausing. I'm like doing stuff. Because that's there, I can now get rid of this road. Infirmary. Infirmary is down here. So if I build one there already... it's going to mess up some space though. Right, currently the mess hole's here. There shouldn't be a mess hole there. So if we put the mess hole somewhere here... No, not that. Mess hole. And the mess hole needs to be... 2 on each between the two here. To be there. But again, the problem is that I haven't moved the cell housing over, which will take up more space. Because there's supposed to be a DLS center here, and then the rest of this is polymer refineries. And polymer refineries go factories. So 1, 2, 3. If that's there, a DLS center goes here. So if I get rid of that, I need to then go to stability. DLS center goes there. Yeah, it will cut it off, so it needs to move over one. Unfortunate, but that's what it is. Man, I wish I could just like drag and drop rather than me having to like break it down entirely in order for it to be moved.
A science ship team has completed a task.
We've entered the Majorshepard. There are signs of past conflict and floating corpses everywhere. We have found numerous cryopods, probably from emergency crew evacuation procedures. Many of the station sectors are depressurized and heavily damaged. Almost all areas show signs of looting. We have managed to run diagnostic routines by connecting to one of the station's terminals. Following Dulles confidentiality protocols, the mission report on the Majorshepard status has been encrypted and can be analyzed via the tech lab. Majorshepard diagnostic analysis. 60 science, 950 crew. Damn, that's a lot. I don't think I can carry that many. Do that. You can transfer this over to these ones. Then I can dismantle this. Right, now that that's been broken down, I can then move it over. There we go. It makes me think there's still a gap here, but that's just how it looks.
No more resources available to mine.
Which one? Well, wait, we'll see if we can find more iron. Oh, there's some. Hi. Once this is up, we'll break this one down, which gives us more space.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Okay, it's not one that requires action. Okay, now that that's there, I can break this one. Dismantle! Give me all of its resources! Alright, cool. And now I can break this down.
The crew's trust in your leadership is falling.
Well, yeah, because I'm breaking down a house that has a lot of stuff inside it, and this is still being built. Policies. Yeah, I already know about this. Sector 2 is not specialized in space rank 2. Has retrieved all science. Okay. Well, it's going to have to stay there for the moment. It's funny. I dismantled it just to rebuild it just one spot over. There we go. And then with that, I'm going to have to move things over again. Yay.
A probe has completed its scan.
How much iron we're talking? 415? Not bad, not bad. Right. So the mess hall goes in front of those 2-4. We don't have anywhere to put the ice at the moment. It could override that, but I'm going to put it here, because then when we put ice there, I can get rid of this. There we go. And with that gone, we can now put a legislative strengthening center there, which requires me to change some of these roads. Yeah, it goes straight up because this isn't here. So let me put down the legislative thing first. So yeah, it goes like that. I'm assuming it wants me to go like that. And then, right next to that goes the mess hall. Yeah, because now it's on 2 on each side. This one takes priority. That. Temporarily we will have to join it up here. So then people can get to this. Hull integrity is beyond capabilities. Right, science. Just 10% faster. Spaceship construction speeds increased by 10%. It's whatever. Unknown. Construction speed is 10% faster. Probe construction speed increased by 10-50%. Probes are faster. Tech lab. Production rate of science to 3 units every 5 cycles. Research speed is increased by 20%. I would like to be able to get things faster, but at the same time, what do I need specifically to build? Check wisely. During chapters 1 and 2, you will likely mostly use all your science points to unlock new buildings. Okay, so I guess I should focus on buildings rather than other stuff. I guess I could do science station property of $80C. This isn't a case that require any science, so I guess I'll just research it now. And then once that's done, I can then do the waste treatment center. Come on, take it down. Right, cool. It's always nice when you have a plan coming together. So the alternate life center does not exist there. In fact, the alternate life cycle thingy is not there at all. Probably because this overtakes what this is for. While we're here. There we go. Nice. And now I can do more stuff. Because with that there, I can get rid of this maybe? I mean, it shows that there's supposed to be enough space there. These also can go away. Because it only expects it to go to the one, so like a line straight there. Oh no, it goes to both. Never mind. I'm dumb. So open space, legislative, mess hall. DLL center. So this is where we start to get into problems. Infirmaries are down here. So we got an infirmary here, we got an infirmary here. This is going to be in the way, which will require us to move this. But if we move this, we lose all the water because it's got nowhere to go. Which in turn means we can't have this. And it has Sector 3 as the food place. Like, it's completely and utterly focused on food. So if we open Sector 3, we might be able to move this over to there to then get it. The only issue is that it's going to be hard to open up Sector 3. It requires 80 alloys, 2 electronics, 16 food, and 40 workers. it might be just time to do this. I'm going to save, though, just in case it ends up ruining things. Override logs.
Administrator, analysis of the Protagoras has been completed. Frozen, mostly depressurized and out of power, the Protagoras has suffered critical internal and external damage. Sectors 3 and 4 do remain sealed and pressurized. Signs of looting are present throughout the structure, with reports indicating that UN forces attacked, wiping out whatever resistance had been present. They have destroyed and gutted the infrastructure required to generate full jump coordinates. The devices containing the coordinates of Remus have been taken by the Etamanenki.
Of course, that's how you say it.
We have received a message from the PA of the Protagoras, Valhalla.
Oh, of course we have.
Administrator,
Ooh.
part of me remembers you. I am glad to see you and your crew are still alive. And to be carrying
sound tired.
Ixion, what an achievement. My mind is going. I can feel it. The Protagoras, designed to be an ark for what remained of mankind, was attacked by the UN's superstructure, the Etamanenki. Before my last electric breath, I have launched decryonization protocols. With only 2 sectors left, the surplus population will be transferred to the Tycoon. Please help the Protagoras. I have programmed a delayed data transfer that will send across the Etamanenki's self-similar signature once you have guaranteed the integrity of this structure. They plan to reach Remus. Follow their Vol signature, and you will find our new home. What you will do once you reach your destination is only up to you. Farewell, Administrator. For the few who stand in the light, and many who dwell in the dark, you carry the fate of us all.
Okay.
Administrator, new mission objectives have been set. To receive the Etamanenki signature, we will need to free the Protagoras from the ice, perform critical repairs, provide resources to support their crew, and via a connection to the Tycoon, reboot the core systems of the Protagoras.
That's gonna take a lot. Save the Protagoras. Hey! New sector! Nice! Alright, we now have our food sector available, which is gonna be interesting to try and get working. Because the other one is either using that or algae. How much does algae give anyway? Do I not have it unlocked? Or is it not available yet? Tech lab, gateway, insect farm, mess hall, memorials, cryonics, outer box, battery, electronics, colonization, fusion, waste treatment, fire station, mushroom well, crop. I'm assuming algae is the outer ring then. I guess for now we have to stick with crops. Which is fine. is returned to acceptable operational, the Vol signature of the Enterman key will be transferred across to us. We must fly to the rescue of our Dolus colleagues. Administrator, we arrived on the site and met with the crew of the Protagoras. We were welcomed like heroes. People crowded around us, reaching out and touching us as if they doubted our existence. Some of the older crew members looked on with skepticism. The crew are weak, tired, and disorientated from cryonic sleep. They have been traumatized by the horrors they suffered at the hands of the Adamanki crew. They will provide us with a complete diagnostic rundown of the structure, and we can now allocate resources and begin repairs. Repair the structure. Re-establish internal infrastructure and food distribution, which will require 100 food. Man is the measure of things. So if we repair it, it might go fine. I'm just wondering if there's a difference between repairing it and then giving them food. Although I guess if we just repair it, that would mean that they would have to look for food on their own, whereas if we repair it and put in food stuff, they would be able to survive just staying there. I don't know. Well, it's going to take too much food. We don't have good enough food yet. It's going to require... Oh, man, it's going to require that as well. It's either going to be food or it's going to be polymers. Screw it. We don't have enough anyway. So even if I wanted to do this, I can't. So then might I have to wait. Stuff. We might actually be boned. I'm not sure. I mean, this is electronics, so it could help. But we need polymers. These are all different things. I am going back to see what we need to set this up with. Right, so it says to do both here. Both of these. And then it shows going pretty much from here straight across. And that's just a straight line all the way along. And then it shows workshop, stockpile, and stockpile up here. That's in the way currently. I mean, I guess I could temporarily just put it here for the moment, just so then it has that. Get rid of this. Put it exactly where it says to. Great. And it shows this. Not going all the way at the top. So looks like it's 2, so 1, 2, and it goes here. Just for the temporarily getting these things. Gather everything as I can. Then this. There we go. We have 146 alloys, we have 27 iron, 2 electronics, 48 food, no polymers, which is just great, because the polymers are created in the second one, or in the first one? The first one! They have 3! That's why we're doing this in the first place anyway. Let me see how homes are doing. So we've got 103, 25, so I can get rid of these. Get rid of that, because that's 40. So 40 would go here, which would mean we still have more space, which means I can also get rid of this. And this. And maybe one more. There we go. Didn't realise the notifications were still up. The quicker I can free up these spaces, the sooner I can start building food stuff. Okay, so that's gone, so I can now get rid of this. Alright. And with that now cleared, we can start putting down possible polymer refineries. Polymer, there we go. So going by the DLS center is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5 squares. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would put it there. Which would mean that we would have to put it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which means we would have to put this there, which then makes us 3 squares out of this. It would need to go here, which would mean that we would need to get rid of one of the fields. Which is fine, we can get rid of this one. I keep my finger there so I know where it is. There we go. And then I need to go... We'll just make a direct connection for the moment. And then while it's getting built, we'll move to the third one. Right, now that that's there, we can switch back to 3. Start setting up these crop farms. So the first one. Why can I not build anything beyond a mess hall? Whatever, I'll put it here, I guess. Again, these are just temporary placements. Okay, now I can start building things. Food. Crop farm. It goes like this for some reason. I still don't have this one. There. Right. And then there needs to be a second crop farm. With a 4 space gap. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So there. And then it just has a line going straight down to it. Like that. It doesn't have any. 1 second. Yes, I know 40 people are homeless, it's whatever. So I could take these down and it should be okay, because this would be 15, that would make it 90, and then this would make it 115, maybe? Okay. Man, all this stuff just to get this whole thing to work out properly. Yep. At the moment I can get rid of this, everything starts falling into place. I'm gonna need to transfer some polymer or carbon over here, aren't I? How much silicon is there left out here? 26. We're running out on that. I'm going to temporarily switch silicon over to carbon. And then I need to transfer carbon over. It's building things. Right, temporary stockpile for the silicon, or not silicon, the electronics. That built, I can now start supplanting them with this. So sector 3. There's 1, 2. 1, and I need to put one here, but there's stuff in the way. I'm still waiting for this to go over here. It might just be that I need to make another thing to put them there. Or I guess I could share it.
No more resources available to mine.
Research the retractable telescope pole upgrade. Where's that? Oh, here we go. Allows the Tycoon to temporarily power other ships, structures, or stations. When I worked with the Ushanami of the Ashkenatites, the option of a retractable telescope pole to supply the Tycoon was an idea long studied. This possibility was not retained because of the small size of the Ushanami, but I'm convinced that it will be useful in the future. Sure. I didn't even see that as an option until just now. To another stockpile during the last cycle. It's because we don't have any space. It's because we don't have any storage for it yet. Right. We get to Sector 3 first and finish doing this stuff. Right. this at least to here. Sector 3. Right. Oops. And this is all just like temporary placement until we have like the entire sector like filled out. But now that I have this done, I can add these. Although it seems to show that the crop field should fill down all the way down to the bottom here. I guess it doesn't really matter in the long scheme of things because it's just a gap. Because they show a gap between this road here, so it goes one further down, so it actually starts here. But I'd rather not do it like that. I don't mind having a space down here. And then it shows 4 going this way. So 1, 2, 3, like that. But that might be wrong. So then it goes 1, 2. There's supposed to be a third one down here. That's 4. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why did I get rid of that? And it goes same length this way. And then the rest of this. No. There we go. That's the full layout. And then the water treatment center goes up here. So let me get rid of this. Water treatment. Do I not have water treatment? Waste treatment. Ionics. Does it actually mean the fusion station? No, fusion station actually goes up here. Water fusion. So there, which require me to get rid of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's pretty much the same length of the fusion station, so I might as well just do that. I don't know why I'm counting. It's like that. And then it goes straight down. Because then we put the small stockpile here. I will make that We'll make that the food one, so they can be transferred over.
Accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
It's fine, we don't need it anyway. Our trust is going way up now, which is good. Oh, I guess I'll just click that. Fine. Right. This road goes pretty much as a straight line, so it goes from all the way from over here to over this way.
A sector is being overworked.
Yeah, I know. Purely because they don't have any homes yet, but they can wait. Right. It says to put a stockpile here. But I don't know how you would get a stockpile there. That's how you get a stockpile there. Okay. That's how... Okay. Well, I guess what I could do is that I could just, like... go back onto this. Oh, these are already here now. And then go to this one. So then I can then just go... It's going to look a bit wonky, but it's just going to have to be how it is. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's one down, that's why. There we go. And this could be the electronics. I need to share stuff. It'll be 20. Have to spread the food around for a minute.
accident has occurred in the Typhoon.
Sector 2 is neutral, Sector 1 is neutral, Sector 3 is angry because they don't have anything yet. I know. Alright. Okay, first order of business. We need homes. So, sell housing. 1. Then there's 3 here, so 1, another 1 here. Then there's 3 over here. 1, 3. And then they've got another, what, 4 down here? Whoa. I'm just able to fit those in. Now these are just future planning. We're just future planning right now. We're not actually going to actively make these now. Which is why I'm going to put these on pause. Okay. So we got 2 stockpiles here, or stockpile here, which I also need to put some road next to, so I don't forget. And then this goes straight up and down. Straight across. This is pretty much like the home sector or something. Bam, bam. That's pretty much that. And because there's so much space, we can put down some more stockpiles, and I can start putting more stuff over here. I can like transfer ice over here now. So we need, what is it? It doesn't specifically say, because on the other ones it says it needs at least 9 stockpiles. So maybe instead of having another one of these... Well, I mean, I guess I do need... I would need to be able to transfer ice over here in order to use this, so I guess... We'll just do that for the moment. And then we'll go over here. And we could disable this, which will then allow us to put ice over here, but then I can also transfer ice to the other area. I'm like really overworking my brain right now. So we'll wait until we can get this built. I'll pause this for the moment. And I need to change some stuff with this. Hurry up and build it. Are you seriously putting it in other things? Okay, with that, transfer all ice over. No ice for you. All ice for you. Then we can dismantle this.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Where? Down here? The crew lives in anguish, having spent too long in a planetary system unsuited to ongoing objectives. Shut up! Shut up with your damn Earth sickness. I've got more important things to do. I'm trying to make sure we don't die. I don't like being in this system, even though we need to know where we need to go. A stockpile, small, has been disabled in Sector 1. Sector 2. Sector 3. Accidents. Whatever. Right, we've got so much carbon. Because we have this now, we can get rid of this. Okay, cool. Now, with that gone, I can now fix up Sector 1 a little bit more. Sector 1. Which requires me getting rid of these. Putting it over, going down here. Oh wait, no, that's too far. It needs to stop. So then it's the same width as this, so about here. There we go. Now we have more space. I could put the DLS center down here. DLS center. Which has the entirety of this covered. And then immediately upwards. Now we can put down a few more factories for polymer, correct? It's upside down, but I can just read the text. It says polymer refineries 2. If it's 2 polymer refineries, why am I seeing 3 on this? So let me just reread this. 1 legislative strengthening center, which we have. 1 DLS center, which we are currently building. 2 infirmaries, which we don't have. 1 mess hall, which we have currently. 3 steel mills. We are currently at 2? Yeah, 2. 2 electronics, which requires us to have 1 on either side. So 1 here and 1 on the other side of the next steel mill. We then have a tech lab up here. Yeah, it shows 3 polymers down here, but it says only 2. So I guess it's an extra one? I freaking knew that I was going to mess up the placement for this. Because you have no ice here now, I can change you to polymers. Polymer. Because with that there, I can then close this. I'm gonna have to build a temporary stockpile, aren't I? Ugh. go. One, two, three. There we go. So that's all set up now. Bottom level done. Which now means I can clear up this. I can finally put the infirmaries here. Population. Infirmaries. For some reason it has 2 here, so... 2 infirmaries. We'll have the polymer thing up first. I'm going to put this on high priority. Which in turn means I can get rid of this, because we're going to have 2. Danger? What do you mean danger?
An accident has occurred in the Typhoon.
Crewmembers have died. Ensure no accidents occur in Sector 3 seconds. Sure.
A new request awaits your attention.
Structural bereavement. Sector 3 is now specialized in food rank 1. Yay! Hurry up, build this. Okay, with that being built, we'll then have homes for these people because they don't have any right now. They need to have an infirmary for Sector 3. It doesn't show where to put it, so I guess I could just put it wherever I want. I'm going to put it down here. Population. Infirmary. There you go. Infirmary. Not enough water available. There will be soon. Just be patient. Okay, we are rapidly running out of things to mine. We need more carbon to make more polymers in order to make more of these. Am I not sharing polymers between the different sectors? Alright, we now have a home over here, which is good. This needs to be focused on next. Let me make sure all the ice is coming over. Yes, it is. Remind me for Sector 1 how many it needs. Needs 8 stockpiles, 1 for everything but hydrogen, ice, and cryopods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, I do need to still move stuff around here. to remind myself how big the steel mill is. So I would have to get rid of this. So bye-bye. This is such a kerfuffle. Everything's going all over the place. How is there? We're angry. We're angry because we don't have any of this built yet. So currently we need to lower things down so that other places have food. So we need to put that down to 25 at least. Because they don't have as many people here. We only have 33. So we'll start spreading out the food a little.
You have failed, Administrator.
Wait,
Core
what?
functions have been rendered inoperative.
Really? We were actually making good progress there. We were fixing everything. Let me see what it was that was actually causing things to break down. Yeah, our hull integrity is fine. Our trust is fine. What literally destroyed us? I'm gonna have to do this all again.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Yes, I know. God damn it. I hate that I have to try and figure this out again. Sorry about that. But then at least this gives me an excuse to be like, oh, I could just put some stuff over here now. Yeah, all the ice is being pulled over, that's good. Installation, infirmary right next to this. And then right next to some mess hall infirmary, and then a second infirmary. That also priority. A DLS center. Infirmary for you. So we can get this built, the better. Why is Sector 2 homeless? I think it's because I've got over the limit for that. Going to have enough space to put this last bit of polymer or carbon away, so I'll wait. Alright, with this available, we need to go find more stuff. Repair the infrastructure. Yeah, sure, whatever. Right, save. I'm seeing if I can do this better this time. Because if not, it might end up being that I just have to restart the entire game.
Has occurred in the Tycoon. Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
No accidents.
Caution. Hull integrity below 50%.
Yes, I know. I'm currently trying to fix that issue. Write this down now. Get some of this sent to other sectors so we can get an infirmary built in the other place. Right, with that done, I can now free up more space in here. That can't go there. What about electronics? No, it would still require me to get rid of some of these. But we're making progress, which is good. better than whatever we were doing before. So we don't need that because it doesn't go anywhere across here.
Probe has completed its scan.
Okay, probe.
The crew's trust in your leadership is falling.
Why are we overloaded now?
Power supply overloaded.
Then what's this? How are these taking power if they're not even on? I never noticed that the signs actually say power outage. Is Sector 2 supposed to have two? Yeah, two infirmaries. I mean, I guess I could turn off... Well, if I turn off one, it wouldn't be enough.
Power restored.
There you go. Ooh, hull integrity is not doing good. I need more iron. Don't you go getting yourself killed. Let's see if I can sort out some of these placement issues. Go up. Alright, so I can put one here, one here, here, and then I can use these to take over the placement of this other stuff. So put this for iron, put this for alloy, put this for electronics. Then I can break this down.
Warning. Hull integrity below 10%.
Yes, I know.
You have failed, Administrator.
That was way
Core
too fast.
functions have been rendered inoperative.
Alright, I'm gonna try something. This is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. Chapter 2 seems to just ramp everything up. And if every chapter after this is going to be exactly the same, where it just keeps ramping things up, I don't know if I can even finish this game. Which is a shame, because I like it. It's just so stupidly difficult. Right. I'm gonna change some difficulty stuff. Vol jump penalty 0. Open sector depletion, no. Accident depletion disabled. EKA depletion disabled. We're just going to make it as easy as possible. Free repairs, yes. Repairs per cycle, 10. Amount per repair. Number of hull points repaired per action. Oh, okay, well 30. The number of times per cycle EVA airlocks perform a repair action. Max loss per cycle. The maximum amount of trust that can be lost per cycle if global stability is negative. 0. Max gain. Maximum amount of trust that can be gained. So you can limit it to like just whatever. Deposit size. Resources found in asteroids. No, this only takes a setting if changed. If this setting is changed mid-chapter, it will only take effect in subsequent chapters. So even if I change this, it's not going to do anything. Trust amount failed. You can give yourself points for failing, unless it means that that's how much it costs. To minus 75, I guess. Completion bonus 400%. You can give yourself negatives. I want to see what happens when I fail it and I still get like 400. That'd be funny. Overwork penalty. Disabled. Unpowered sector penalty. Disabled. Homelessness, disabled. Homesickness, disabled. Death penalty, disabled. Weather penalty. Disabled. Crowd pods. Hull integrity bonus. Stability get bonus gained while the hull is above 25%. Oh, we'll keep that. How often a meal cycle occurs? Every 5 cycles, every 10 cycles, every 1 cycle. Crew fed per 1 food. 200, I guess. We're just janking it all up to see if we can salvage this. Injury recovery speed, 400. Output, 200. Accidents, it's already at halved. Deaths per accident, minus 75. Strikes. Crisis disabled. Threats easy. Apply settings. Let's see if this helps in anything. It went from being at minus 200, like 24 or something, to plus 548. I mean, at least this gives me more time to put stuff away. So, iron, alloy, make this high priority. And this would be electronics. And I can break this down again. Sector 3 is now specialized in food rank 1. I mean, that's good, but... in order for me to win this chapter, I have to make it so that it gives me bonuses for failing. Okay, I can now get rid of this.
probe has completed its scan.
Wait, why is the camera now facing that way? What? Right, high priority for that. High priority for this. I don't know if this is doubled or if it just hasn't collected what was already there. This has already been done. Screw it. There you go. We have so much food now, it's kind of ridiculous. Right, now this can be closed down. And iron can be closed down. Yay! Okay. Now we need the second steel mill over here. Or third one. And we could also put the electronics right there. Great. Awesome. Hold on a minute. That doesn't make any sense. That's not an electronics factory, is it? That's so weird, though. Like, huh? Because on this thing, it shows 2 electronics, one on either side of the 3 steel mills. But the one on the right, it might need to face the other way? I mean, I guess that's how it makes sense. So that way. Because it wants this to go like this.
Accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Can you not?
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Where? What do you want now? Sure, no accidents. Sure. I have so much freaking electricity now. Okay, this is gonna need to have pathways until... And then if I can break this down... We're only surviving because I'm using the broken settings. Yeah, polymer refinery right next to this, there. I need to get rid of this here. And then I can start moving some of these over to here. Because it goes up until the end part of this one, so about here. It's about here, yeah. So we can put down... stockpile. About like that, and then I can make this... polymer. This carbon. Why are you still here? Trying to see, maybe I can put one up to the top instead, so I can put this up here. No, that's not going to be enough space. Right, can I spread the food around more? Food is being spread around, that's okay then. Put this at 50. Okay, that's gone. We can now make a straight line. I noticed my mistake here. Because I've made this go face this way, I now can't get rid of this. That sucks. I mean, I guess because I've got two, I can just rotate them around now.
No more resources available to mine.
You guys stop. Stop.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon. The crew's trust in your leadership is falling.
It doesn't seem to be. was trying to sort this out. Because this doesn't need to exist anymore. Infirmaries about here is where it starts having a lineup, so... Space, the final frontier. There's a bunch of carbon and iron here. Right, what can I do for here that will be able to help with things? Oops, go up. Assistant. Very first upgrade, well, blah blah blah. By the end of Chapter 3, though, you'll find yourself with lots of science points. You may find that rather than unlock new tech, the better option would be to go and upgrade existing tech. Which upgrades are the best? The truth is that some upgrades are incredibly helpful, some not so much. First upgrade is the assistant promotion for 3 science every 5 cycles. I was looking at that, I was like, yeah, I could get that. What I need is stability. You should build it in every sector for the DLS center and switch to propaganda. Switch propaganda to intense to get a +2 stability in that sector. Okay, I mean, I'm fine doing that. Sector doesn't have a DLS sector yet, but it's good to have. More stability is always good.
A probe has completed its scan.
Look at all this carbon and iron. Finally, some good fucking iron. It's only 70, but I'll take it. Literally, it's just Sector 3 that's unhappy for some reason. What do you want? You want more homes? Well, unpause building this, I guess. Oh no, this is still being built. Never mind. Make it high priority, though. We do need to get more ice, so as soon as I can, let's try looking for some. It's not enough. If I can get a bunch of ice in one go, that'd be nice. Hey, there you go. Okay, we can now get rid of this.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Of course it has. down to the layout for Sector 1. So it then goes infirmary. Infirmary, literally one tick in. So here, goes straight up. With that, I'm about to move this over here. Is it silicon that's supposed to be there? Everything but hydrogen, ice, and cryopods. So we've got alloy, we've got electronics, we've got polymer, we've got food. We don't have waste. That's cryopods, so we can skip that. Don't need ice, iron, carbon, and silicon. That's pretty much everything. So yeah. Silicon is being... Well, let me just do that, just in case they manage to get some.
A probe has completed its scan.
Yay. More ice for me. That's 734 ice, damn. You're taking like entire rocks. We're still researching. Why are you taking forever? Hurry up. Give us another point. Waste treatment center has been unlocked. Yay. And now it can do on this one. Retractable telescope pole. Waste into alloy, polymer, or electronics every 10 cycles. Great. We're just sending out probes everywhere because I need as much stuff as I can get.
A probe has completed its scan.
That was fast. Woo! 183 and 41. Why are you guys coming over here?
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Can you not? Oops. Is it going to be a thing where I have to... Yeah, okay. There you go. Because now I have this entire area free. Which is what I wanted. Because now I can put the... What is it? The water treatment, whatever that is, here whenever I get it. Hey, retractable pole, knocked. Woo. Alright, I guess I'll do the... I'll save up, because I need to save up my science, because I don't have any. I don't have any of it. Via the construction panel in the exterior view. Where's this going to go? Allows power and data connections between the Tycoon and external systems. Sure. We have 160 polymer. I think we can do it. I don't think this side needs to have that much polymer, so I'm going to reduce... Oh wait, no, it is down to 5. Never mind.
Administrator, you can implement a new policy.
Ooh, new policies. I want you to actually open up. Crew of the mining ship Barnacle has become more experienced. The mining ship now extracts a resource of 36 per cycle, which is good. That's great. Why are you still here? Is it literally just because you have waste that you can't get rid of because no one's there to get rid of it? Here, I'll do this for the moment so you can stop. There you go, waste. Thank you. Where's the retractable? I guess because it's inside you don't see it. Maybe it comes out of here? Also needs other things. Scroll up. God damn, my mouse is just a pain in the ass sometimes. Right. We need a second EVA airlock. Then here is where we put something different. We put a drone bay, whatever that is. But we pretty much have free reign over here now, which we do need one of these, so maybe I put this in one of the other places. Man, I thought there'd be enough space here. That sucks. Yeah, Sector 2 is pretty much done. We just have free space to do wherever we want, put whatever we want anywhere. Sector 1 is also almost pretty much done. I do want to move this. So I will. Is the battery size and go to one of the other areas. Where is the battery? Ah, here we go. It is 3x3. Whereas this is 4x4. So if I do 3x3 I could fit several batteries there, so I could just do that there. And then for this, I could put this down for a... where is it? Waste treatment center. Can transform 50 waste into alloys. Waste. Polymer or electronics. It's too big though. However, I should be able to... that shows it as a straight line, but I guess you could change this if you needed to. Memory, that facing the correct way now. Come on, put the last 3 alloys away. Don't just let it sit there. We need to bring more alloys over to the Protagoras. Okay, finally. Okay, so now that area is exactly as it should be, going by this guide thing. Everything is where it should be. We have all the stuff we need. We've got these placed over here, even though it doesn't say to put them here. It just says put them where you can, so I put them here. We now have a big open space here. We have some space here. Modern Memorial is optional, but I built it anyway, just to have more space. We can have that there as a backup. Oh hey, they've got homes now. But they're still in danger. Probably because they want more people. I'm just checking to see if I've got any space. It wants me to put a DLS center over here, so I'm going to put that down now before I forget. Yeah, right in the corner. And then it wants a legislative center up here. Genetic cannabis. This here. And now this whole area can just be used for whatever I want. This part anyway. So we shall put down cryonics factory, I think. If I can do it. Although I do need a training place, which I could probably put up here, because I don't think... Yeah, nothing's shown up there. So I guess I'll put the colony training center there. I've already forgotten what else I was going to put down. Chronic Center, that was it. Or is that, can I put that on the second one? Because the second one has a bunch of space. And we are keeping frozen people here.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Stop it. We need that for food. Right, you still need more of these, you still need more polymers. Are we even making more polymers? Yeah, we have 50. I don't know why we're not sending them out. Get the carbon. Silicon. Don't need more electronics though, we need more everything else. Would have helped. Right. Maybe it's time to start getting some of this stuff set, because we've got 3 things here. We've got 2 science ships and 1 mining ship here. We've got another mining ship here. Barnacle, dynamite. Let's put the barnacle here. Oh, because it's being repaired. Never mind. I guess while I'm waiting, I'll make it build another one. More mining means more stuff. Oh, that was fast. There you go. Now we got all of the mining things on here. We can then build a 3rd science ship. Not that I need it at the moment, but it would be helpful. So now we have 3 of each. We have transport ships, we have science ships, and we now have 3 mining ships. And it might just be I might need even more mining ships, because the more mining I have, the more resources I can collect in one go. And the faster they'll be. I'll at least build 1 more, so I have 4 of them.
Administrator, you can implement a new policy.
That's great. Workers first, piled up, normal, stay home, keep working, waste destruction, waste recycling. Because I pretty much offset it with this. Having this makes it so then, even though this is a -1, it's technically just still a +1.
A probe has completed its scan.
Great. More resources. Why did this cancel? I guess because I chose the same ship to go to 2 different places, it just chose the one I chose the most recently.
Has occurred in the Tycoon.
This should seriously be every cycle, not every 30 cycles. Is that wrong? Did I change a setting that made that difficult? Events. I don't see anything about science. I guess that's just how it works. Oh, I should probably check to see how long we've been going. Ooh, 2 hours and 46 seconds. Or 46 minutes. We'll probably finish up soon. Probably. Probably! Depending on if I can remember. No, wrong one. This one. I'll put this down to 25. That's for electronics. Why? Can I like transfer people? Here, we'll start like putting some people over here. How many workers do you need? You need 297. You have more than enough, so actually we need quite a lot actually. So 10 would make this 168. So take away 16. From Sector 2 to Sector 3.
Population transfer complete.
Right, start putting people over there. Because now instead of getting people over here, which I didn't realize it was doing until just now, it can go over here, which is what we want. We do need more silicon in order to make more stuff. So how much is here? 92? Make that high priority. Oh boy. Well, let's send a science ship over there soon. Luckily, I have one now. If I go here, it should allow me to go like... whee. "82 crew members. Stop!"
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Where?
A probe has completed
408
its scan.
starving crew members on board the Tycoon. It's gonna... I've got the food. The food's here. 20 units of food are consumed per meal. 23.8 foods are produced per cycle. Current actual production covers 594%. Huh? Maybe there's just not enough workers to get them to go across. You still need more alloys, you need more colonists as well. What can I do on the food front? One food eats feeds for... Let's do restricted for now. Everyone's dying.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Good. Right, so metallic bracing, Shelly, whatever the name is. So we get 30. That. So it's either 30, 45, or 60. Right now, we don't have the means to be able to produce any of this, so we'll just do intrusive. How are you still not at 40 here?
Science ship team has completed a task.
Ooh, zoom, leave, zoom, investigate. And now I have more science to collect.
Ship team has completed a task.
Geological planet. We can collect the science now. Just trying to think of how I would make more food set up. Because it needs water. That's the main thing we're having an issue with. How is the things for water? This is not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for this. Wish I could just like make water as a high priority just now. There was some water somewhere, that was a lot. Oh. I mean, that's better than nothing.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon. A probe has completed its scan.
That was fast. Please give them the stuff. We have the alloy. Why are you not giving them the alloy?
A probe has completed its scan.
This last one might just be a combination of mining and cargoes. You just focus on collecting water. Second, if there's water in the system, I want it to focus on it, so we're just going to make it so then this second one or third one is going to be focusing mostly on collecting water, but when it doesn't have that, it will then start collecting other stuff.
Tycoon death toll now stands at over 500 under the current administration.
That's fine. I'm sure it's fine. I mean, yeah, if I didn't have these settings I have right now for the difficulties, we'd be dead right now. I really wish I had this. If I could move the road down a bit, but it just then means that this up here is not going to be used. If I can move it down there, if I do it one more, it'll create a spot there that I'll then be able to make you put something else there? Maybe. I think it's worth it. So we're just gonna do a little thing here. It's not a little wonky, but it is what it is. There we go.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Wait, wrong thing.
Administrator, you can implement a new policy.
That's nice.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Resting has been infected insect for a large number of cycles now. The human psyche requires nourishment, blah blah blah. You only guarantee one of the two. Claim protocols recommend a more balanced approach if you wish the crew to reach optimal productivity. I would! I just don't have any food! Fine, I'll change it. There you go. Be happy. So 9 yields to 12 per cycle, which means I get 18 per cycle. 45 for this one. I think this is only down because it's not finished. So it's 27. Carbon. So I'm going to tell you to lessen this. Although you need to focus on that actually. Never mind. Second cargo ship, go! Fourth one! At least we're finally getting food. I would like to change this, please. I think this is the one I just did, so I'll send them up. There you go. That should actually do something. I wonder if there's a science upgrade I could get that would be like, increases the range of the sensors or something. No, not that, this. This would be pretty good. Converts waste into food. Although, who would want that? I'm gonna start trying to get some other stuff set up. beds. Faster. I don't really think I can do much else.
No more resources available to mine. A probe has completed its scan. An accident has occurred in the Typhoon.
Stop. I'm actually going to research the automatic repairs because they're starting to annoy me. I'm like, I shouldn't have to click it. Just do it. Workshop. One repairs buildings. Don't underestimate the habit to set new default behavior. See, they're getting their alloys. That's great. At least food is getting around places. The Drakar. I wish I could really rename these things. They now have 60. It's literally just polymers and stuff. The colonization place is finished, isn't it? No, we need 3 more of those. So I tell you that we need this right now. This can go on hold for a moment while everything else is doing this. They need more workers. They don't have that many workers in Sector 2. What happened to all of them? Did they all die? Is that what happened with the starvation stuff? Whoops. I definitely need to get these people then. get more silicon out. Yeah, just one more drop of this and we got polymers to do. And we should have a lot of polymers. Yeah, we have 90. It needs 30 in order to make it do this. If I've got 30, does it have an automatic one? Or a lower one for that? If I check polymers or electronics. 25? It does lower it each time. Okay, that's cool. But that's probably not going to happen in this one. I'll probably have to wait until we get to the third system. So much water, 250. We're making 100 food. Excuse me? We're making so much food, that's kind of crazy. I mean, if that's how much we're doing, that means I could possibly just share it to like 100 each, because this makes 200. So I'm trying to do the math in my head, which is hard because I hate maths. Might just need to do that. Out of 60. This is now focusing on that because we have a lot of polymers. Is this being built now? I didn't know I could turn it on so I could just make it like, oh, solve salvation as soon as possible. One more run and that one will be done, finally.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Of course it has. Oh boy. You broke my ice? I'm surprised 3 people are sticking around for this. I hope you're enjoying it regardless of how badly I'm doing and I'm having to like use these janky ass things. It requires 50 waste to turn things into 50 alloy, or 20 polymer, or 1 electronics.
A probe has completed its scan.
I feel that 50 waste for 1 electronics is a bit much. I think 5 should become 5 electronics.
The science ship team has completed a task.
Awesome. We have completed the repairs to the superstructure of the Protagoras. As we are finishing our last task, an invitation we found that was left behind for us. Some of the older members of the Protagoras wish to meet with us. Meet the elders, I suppose. And apparently I need to be in orbit, so, bye everybody else! All power on the main grid will be diverted for 4.1 cycles, yes. Time to move, finally! Bye-bye, cool-looking planet. There goes. Whee! We are going into the gas. We are going really fast. But then again, I am speeding up time. I want to see if I can see it as we get closer. Ooh! Why is it like we're going through a snowstorm in space?
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
The Elders, as they call themselves, have told us their story.
The science ship team has completed a task.
They are among some of the lost members of the crew to remember Earth. Many in the Protagoras do not remember their pasts. The Elder explained Dolus' cryonic technology for this phenomenon. They testified to a significant difference between the crew of the Protagoras and that of the Adamanti. The crew of the Adamanti was mainly composed of people who had lived on Earth almost all their lives. According to the Elders, Vol technology is more than just space travel technology. They believe each Vol jump by a Dolus vessel generates cataclysm, equivalent to that initially caused by the Tachyon Fraus tachyons, they say, are the root cause of this, and the fact that UN self-similar space travel technology does not utilize these particles means their ships do not leave behind such cataclysm. The discussion lasts for some time. Aina Tsushima and Akasha Sher have decided to stay on the Protagoras with the Elders. They do not want to follow the Tycoon's mission anymore. That's not my fault, that's their fault. Look at it go!
No more resources available to mine.
This will shorten the travel time too. Ooh, it's dark. Please don't crash into some crystals. Oh, there it is. It's literally embedded into the rocks. Whereabouts is it? Oh, there it is. Hello! You're my sibling, but I'm better, because apparently I'm not in a rock.
Solar panel badly damaged.
Of course it is. Adverse space weather conditions have caused severe damage to the Tycoon. Unless an objective or critical importance lies within, we should avoid entering affected areas using our EKP systems. A little rain never hurt anybody. For 20 cycles. I mean, we're already in it. I can't really leave. How are the state of my stuff? Not that good. This panel is broken. Click to repair. There you go. It's going to take 100 alloys and 100 food. Do the one that's only 0.1 second. Or 0.1 a turn. Right. This should be fine now. It's literally just the colonists we need to make. Which just means more... more silicon to make more components. I took some damage, but it immediately fixed itself. Let's see what it looks like in here. Ooh, rubbish. You like looking at it. Whoops, didn't mean to do that.
Solar panel badly damaged.
Can you not? Or are you just saying that because it's being repaired? Right, and then that's going to zoom all the way over to the opposite side. Ready, and... immediately gets put in here, taken straight back out and put over here. We can finally start doing this.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Of course it has. Train 15 colonists. Oh, wrong thing. What are you exactly focusing on? Silicon, that's it. The station is surrounded by a freezing mist. The hull and our EVA workers are at risk. Because we need, what was it, 30?
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Yeah, we need 30 people here. So we'll see how that goes. Of course you've got to go through this in order to get there. Wait a minute. Oh, you can't currently leave because you've got freaking... I was going to say try and get more people, but you can't because there's nothing to get.
Solar panel badly damaged.
There you go. Now you can get over there without getting damaged. Train another 15. Seriously, all you need is food. Come on, you got plenty of food. Just send it. Send it out.
A probe has completed its scan.
153? It's whatever. I thought it'd be more than that, but that's probably not going to be until like the next system. Why is this? Oh, whatever. We're about to see this go up in real time. I guess not. Oh, okay. The moment this is done, I'm gonna get out of here.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon. Solar panel badly damaged.
Solar panels, repair. Come on, just 0.1 turns left.
A science ship team has completed a task.
The resources necessary for the well-being of the Pythagoras crew have been brought aboard. The station's core systems are now online and operational. We spoke with the crew of the Pythagoras. It is clear that most of them now wish to pursue a different goal than exoplanet colonization. With the tachyon calculator stolen from the UN and their ability to generate vol coordinates with it, they say they will no longer attempt to reach Remus. Instead, the Pythagoras will become a place for life in perpetual displacement. Huh? As there are only 2 sectors of the ship functional, however, the crew accept that they must reduce their numbers if they are to have a chance of enduring with such an existence. While some will leave the Pythagoras with heavy hearts, comforted with only the knowledge that they are giving their crewmates the best odds of survival, many more actually wish to join us on the Tycoon and see the mission to reach Remus through to the end. We must welcome them on board in the Tycoon before we leave the system and the Pythagoras behind. Okay, so some people are like, well, we're going to stay here. We don't want this whole place to come make things even worse. We're just going to stay here, apparently, and die in the few sectors that we have. But that would mean if they do survive, if they have any children, they're going to have to send those children away or whatever, or perpetually kill the elders to live more. It's probably a good reason as to why I'm making this another planet, but still. Leave the Pythagoras. Transfer 250 crew members from the Pythagoras to the Tycoon. I mean, yeah, I could do that. People. This is going to be sorting out our worker problem.
A probe has completed its scan.
Train 30 colonists. Great. Let's get out of here before I die. Away! I really hope I don't have to come back to, like, jump. Because that would suck.
Solar panel badly damaged.
It'll be fine. We're out. Are we gonna stop? Okay, I was gonna say, this is the planet we need to be at. Whee! Rotation.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Right, is the colonization test going forward? Are we sending people in? Okay, you back to the Tycoon so you can get more people. You go over here and finish this for them. Oh boy. You get more people so they keep updating it as though we don't have enough. 40, 38, 40. Are you actually getting... You are not. Why is no one transporting them?
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
It's unresponsive, it will need to be replaced. We have reached the data storage for the PA. Save a copy of the Protagoras. Install a copy of Eden. Oh, I don't know. I would like to do this, because then we get to save it, so yeah. Go up. I'm trying to scroll up, but my mouse wheel keeps going down instead. There we go.
Accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Do I have to say, doing something here in order to transport the colonists? I'm gonna actually look up just to be sure. Ixion, how to transport colonists. Move colonists to the cargo bay. You can do that? How? There's no option to do that. Only colonists. From Sector 3 to Sector 2. There you go. Maybe that's what it needs.
Population transfer complete.
Is that what it needed to do? I mean, there's people here now.
The protagonist is reactivated and operational. We have received the Etimanenki's full signature. Act with caution when facing this UN superstructure. We are ready to follow to reach Remus.
Yay!
Nothing is holding us back.
That sounds kind of ominous saying that. Oh, finally. We'll finish up these last few things and then we'll skip to the next system and stop there.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Hey, 60 science. Woo. Right, you finish gathering that. Did we miss one? Colonists. 30 colonists. Maybe it just didn't transport one of them? Or is it doing a weird thing where it's like, oh, one of them was a worker, so we're going to keep them? Weird. The last colonist just disappeared. I guess it got there in the end, though. All right, now you can return.
No more resources available to mine.
3, 2, 1.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Temporary test has now been established. Colonists will periodically transmit reports of their progress. They will provide us with valuable data. Great.
Administrator, the Protagoras is reactivated and operational.
I know.
We have received the Etimanenki's full signature. Act with caution when facing this UN superstructure. We are ready to follow to reach Remus. Nothing is holding us back.
Why are you saying that again? Okay, we've got 95. I want to check. Faster, ships are more likely dangerous weather. Let's do this. And one of the things it said to research before I forget was assistant promotion for the tech lab. Tech lab, where are you? Tech lab. Research that first, and then I guess we'll do this one next. I changed my mind. Okay, we survived. I could save. And then I need to quickly check to make sure that we're good on just leaving the people. Because I just put people on this planet. Are they going to stay here? Or can I just be like, okay, bye guys. Have fun on the ice planet. All power from the main grid will be diverted to the engines during the 0.5 cycle charge for preceding ignition.
Charge. In accordance with Frau Stanford procedures, all ships must return to the Tycoon before Volt Jump initiation.
That's fine.
Ixion engine ready.
Can I choose not to? I thought it would at least give me the option to bring them back, or if there's something going to come, it's like, bye guys! Because I don't want to end up leaving them if it's just going to be like, oh, actually, we're not ready to go yet. I might have actually just screwed them. Oh. Yeah. I think I'm actually supposed to stay until they're finished. Will? I can't get out of this. Goodbye, I guess. Well, I don't see any cataclysms. I mean, we did blow up the moon when we first did that, but that was with the prototype engine. This is the new one that we found on Mars or something. Well, I kind of screwed those colonists. Oh. Whoa. Is that a giant ship? What's all that stuff around it? We've entered a ship graveyard.
Full jump complete. Running preliminary diagnostics. Expected irreversible damage to the Tycoon detected. We have not reached the exoplanet Remus. Tycoon primary sensors are picking up vast amounts of debris.
Okay.
Act with caution, Administrator. We must reach Remus.
Don't go crazy on me trying to get to this planet. Alright, let's have a look around. Whoa! This place is all covered in gas. Huh. This place is cool. The Theta Crucius. But that is where we're in for today. We know what's going to be going up in the next system. We know that it looks like it's going to be a serious business here, even more so than the previous one. What I'll do next time when we play this is that I'll probably load the save before we jump, so then we can go back and wait for the colonists to get all of their science. But yeah, we did a lot of stuff today. I'm glad that we managed to put off for a bit. Every time I play this game, I always lose track of time. It has now been almost 3 hours and 45 minutes. Longer than I meant to, but here we are. But that is it for today. Thank you all for joining, everyone. I know sometimes I get a bit lost in this game, but this is how it is sometimes. I'll be back tomorrow with more Ghost of Tsushima, where we'll be continuing with that, so be sure to tune in for that. I'll be back with this next week, Tuesday, though, so be sure to tune in if you want to watch that instead. But thank you for joining, everyone. As usual, if you haven't already, be sure to like, follow, subscribe, bell notifications, all that stuff so you get notified when I next stream. If you want to support me, link to Patreon tips, and if you do become a patron, you get added to the patron list here. We'll give you a shout out of every stream, like I do with Hirokuni and the Soulmaster37. And thank you for the key support. I really appreciate you all, and and it's all helpful and good. And we get to code to the next system and accidentally leave people behind because we didn't realize that would happen. But that's it for today. Y'all take care of us today, and I'll see you all either tomorrow or next week.